Hi everyone, today is Wednesday, October 29th, 2025, and this is a message for the collective that I am going to be bringing through today. So I'm going to start by pulling some sacred geometry cards, and I'm going to ask the question, what message needs to be heard today in order for us to align with the highest version of ourselves? In order for us to create the change that we need in order to evolve and grow? What is it that's holding us back from seeing ourselves differently, from seeing everything around us differently? What perspective needs to shift in order for us to recognize that we are all connected? Okay, I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards here. We've got the Antakarana reversed. So reflection, being able to see yourself in all things, in all people, in all experiences. Where do you see a version of yourself that exists around you, even in the things that bother you the most? Because it's within these experiences, it's within these reflections that we'll be able to change the things that aren't serving us, to amplify the things that do, and to really just acknowledge the truth of who we are and then clarify who it is that we want to be moving forward. We've got Out Beyond Orion, and that's representing reversed as well. So also possibility. What is your relationship to possibility? What do you believe is possible for you? Do you believe that there are endless possibilities for you, and that not only is it possible, but they're probable? That all the things that you want to create, all the dreams and goals that you have thought of, that you have been inspired to, are just waiting to be recognized and seen by you. And so whatever that inspires within you, whatever dreams or goals are being inspired within you right now, there is possibility here that you haven't recognized. And so I'm going to pull one more card. We've got the tetrahedron, and that's presenting reversed as well. So connection, knowing that balance is being asked to come through to your life, is being asked to be structured in your life, so that you'll be able to see the possibilities of your dreams and goals. Now, structure isn't about doing things rigidly. It's about creating a container, a structured container, so that you can move freely within and create within this container. It's this fine balance of masculine and feminine energies that's going to help you not only see possibility in your life, but begin moving in that direction. So remembering that you are connected to all things, to all people, to all experiences, that God exists, the universe exists within you, and it's that energy that's going to help you see yourself through to all the goals and all the dreams that you have been inspired to. So that's our first step here. It's acknowledging that you are connected to all things, and that all possibilities are possible and probable for you. I'm going to pull some tarot cards on this. There's a lot of energy surrounding goals and our perspective of goals and inspirations, and knowing which ones to act upon, which ones belong to you, which ones are just old ways of escaping situations and experiences that you have felt uncomfortable within. Okay, so we've got the Fool reversed. So wanting to begin a new journey, but too afraid of the unknown. You're allowing fear to hold you back from seeing possibility, from acknowledging and owning these goals and dreams that you've had for a long time, what feels like has been since you were a child. We've got the World reversed as well. So also a fear of endings, a fear of who you may become if you do take this path, if you do own this dream and goal. It's like I have this feeling of like, you know what you need to do next, but you're too afraid of what's going to leave you or may potentially leave you, and whether that be relationships, careers, anything like that. You're afraid of losing in this situation. And because you're afraid of losing, the path can't begin and you can't see where it's going to lead you. And it's fear that's blocking you. It's fear, almost fear of the best version of yourself. It's like you are afraid to see yourself growing and evolving and becoming this guiding light. And what's wanting to present itself here is this big energy of support and trust that no matter what happens, if you do decide to own this path towards your dreams and goals, is supposed to happen. That if people leave, if relationships leave, if careers shift, if your environment shifts, no matter what happens, it's supposed to happen, and you have to trust this journey with all of your heart. And you have to make decisions, take actions from this new mindset so that the universe can reveal the next step to you. And what's being revealed here is that the next step is all you need to worry about. Because once you take that step, then you'll see the next one and the next one and the next one. But it is your presence with this current step that's going to open the doors for you so that you can see where you're going. You can begin to see where you're going. You can begin to clarify. But right now it's more about energetically owning what you have been putting off and what you have been refusing to see. Because at the end of this road, you're going to have created a world that is so unique to you, something that you never thought or imagined you could ever create. But you have to trust the journey. You have to let the path reveal itself. You have to take the first step. I've got the Ace of Coins reversed. And unless you take ownership, the abundance, connections, best versions of yourself that you've been asking for are not going to be able to reveal themselves to you, and it's not anyone else's fault. It will just be your inability to take ownership and to stop allowing fear to guide you through this journey of life. There's this understanding, there's this message of, you do understand that this fear you may be feeling, the fear that's holding you back, is not even yours to begin with. It was never yours. You are brave, you are courageous. You are always going to be the one to change everything that has happened in the generations before you. You have always been the one who is going to lead the generations that came before you down a different path, so that the new generations coming up can experience life in a completely different way. There is a sense of leveling up here that those who have come before you have tried, but you are the only one who actually understands the value of what you're doing. And so I'm going to ask for some guidance moving forward here. The journey wants to begin, and that's why we have the Fool and the World reversed here. It's like the whole timeline wants to reveal itself to you, but you just have to own it. You have to embrace it. You have to trust yourself, because you're going to only find more of yourself on the other side of this journey, or during this journey. And it's not going to be something that you regret, no matter how uncomfortable it may feel. Even if people that you have loved the most and that you have experienced so much life with, even if they decide that your light is too bright, trust that it was supposed to happen this way. It is supposed to happen this way. Not everyone can go where you're going, and that's okay. Because remember that this is your life. Okay, so guidance moving forward. Restore and replenish. Rest is being called forth here. Play, doing something out of the ordinary, creating structure that allows for rest, being able to perceive rest as sacred is important as you create structure, so that you can begin to take this timeline that is directly associated with the highest version of yourself. Remember that the word wants to be written. Your story wants to be told. That timeline, the Fool, the journey of the Fool, the world, that entire timeline is waiting to be seen by you. So trust your transformation, because it's within these transformations that you're actually going to become that person that calls in all the things you've been wanting, because it begins with you. And that's really the important message here, is that you need to become that person first. You need to become that person who automatically aligns with those dreams and goals, because it's those dreams and goals, they can't come to you if you're not that person yet. You're not even going to be able to see them, feel them, realize them until you are that person. And so know that all of this begins within you first. Finally, we've got, what do you feel? Now, this is a good question as you move forward right now. Beginning with questions like, do you even like that? Getting to ask yourself questions like, do I even like this? Getting to know more of yourself, getting to know who you truly are without all the influences around you. Sometimes we realize that we have only liked something because someone close to us likes it too, because our bestie likes it. And we associate love with liking whatever that person likes, that we need to enmesh ourselves in order to be loved, in order to be accepted. And that's what we believed love was. And so because you've allowed yourself to be loved that way, to love that way, knowing who you are right now is going to be the first step in realizing your dreams and goals and taking this path, this new timeline. Because you can't take a timeline that is yours, that has been inspired to you, unless you really know who you are. Otherwise, you'll just be making decisions and creating a life that is for someone else. It was influenced by other people. And so taking time to ask yourself, what is it that I truly like? Do I even like this? What is it that I don't like? Why don't I like it? Really taking some time for self-reflection. That's what's going to help you carve out this path, this timeline of owning your dreams, owning your goals, being the best version of yourself, being yourself, really. Just being yourself in all your glory, in all the goodness, in all the not so goodness, and not being ashamed, not feeling guilty, not trying to be anything else. Because when you know who you are, you can also trust that you will be able to change what isn't working. It's like when we start accepting our truths, we're more willing to change them. We can't change something we're not even aware of. And so that is today's message for the collective. If you've come across this message today, I hope you were able to draw something valuable from it, that there was something here for you that resonates with your heart, and that you're ready to own and take action upon. Know that you're not alone, know that you're supported, know that you're guided, and it's all here and now, and you have access to all the answers, to all the problems, to all the issues that you've been experiencing. Your intuition is powerful, and because your intuition is powerful, you'll be able to listen and hear the highest version of you calling every single time. So listen, take the step, take the necessary steps. Don't be afraid. Even if it doesn't make sense, do it, because your intuition is powerful and it knows what it is that you truly want moving forward. And so I hope you were able to draw something valuable from today's reading. Have a great day.